Yo, what is good YouTube? We're back with another video. My bad I haven't been uploading for a couple days. I was just taking a break, from streaming and doing YouTube videos. But I'm back now, alright? But I just got done watching France versus Spain. Oh my gosh. It was a really good game. France almost made a comeback. I do think there was a lot of players that France should have started, but they didn't. And it looks like the manager should have just done more analyze and stuff like that, right? Okay, now I'm not trying to talk too much about today's game. I'm actually trying to talk about the final this weekend. But before we get to that, all I want to say is that Spain is looking scary. And France, if you want to choose, guys, I think Turkey. My bad if I'm mistaken the ring. My bad if I'm mistaken the name wrong. But that guy Turkey, right? I think he should have started over Olise. I was kind of disappointed on Olise. My bad I'm saying the name wrong again. I just feel like he should have done better, but he didn't do nothing too much until Shirky got in the game, and I was like, wow. And applause to Mbappe, bro. He tried, man. You know, my boy was trying everything. He scored a goal, then he got an assist. I mean, bro, he tried his best. Technically, he would have scored in a second goal, but there was an own goal, right? Also, Colo, the guy from Juventus, my bad, I'm pronouncing it. It's because everyone has different slang, you know, let's say it. But look, Colo, bro, the same guy that missed that one goal in a 1v1 situation, the World Cup final. Again, he missed a good opportunity again today. Just let the team down again, I feel like. But again, it's not really his fault. It's just the tech's fault. You know, Dembele had good chances. I'm not going to lie. Do it. I was kind of disappointed with him. But I'm not going to say he's bad. He's definitely not bad. He won a UCL final, a treble for a reason, because he's him. And again, maybe the pressure got to him a little bit. You know what I mean? Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he ever started for Friends. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he has. But I feel like he hasn't, because I swear he's been coming up this season, not last season or whatever. But look, all I'm going to say is that, look, some people don't know this, but I think Vitinha is better than Pedri. And you're probably wondering, what? Why? What? He plays only one. But come on, man. He still won a UCL before Pedri. He has a treble to his name now. That's unbelievable, man. You know? And it was a good game today. I feel like my prediction was 5-3 France. I was kind of close, but it was actually the opposite. It was Spain to win 5-3, but obviously they kind of sold, and I was 5-4. It is what it is, though, right? That was a good game. If you missed out, wow, you missed a big game that was really fun to watch. And again, Yamal, amazing player. Can't complain, bro. As much as I just hate this guy because he scores at Real Madrid a lot, or not a lot, but like you just demolish or dominate Real Madrid. But look, it's fine, man. There was gonna be at one point a Messi at one point there was gonna be a Messi 2.0. You know, but there'll never be a Ronaldo 2.0. I'll tell you that right now. Cristiano Ronaldo will never have 2.0. Never. You'll never see Ronaldo like that guy play, and there will never be a 2.0. You know what Ronaldo did in the field is just wow. But anyways, that's for another chat, all right, another video, right? But look, again, today's game was amazing. If you missed out on it, watch the highlights. You're gonna love it. I mean, there was a lot of players missing for France. They didn't have Koundé. The defense didn't have Saliba. They also didn't have Camavinga, Tchouameni, and you know how good Tchouameni is in this position. I'm just saying. But again, it is what it is. I'm not trying to talk too much about today's game. I'm trying to talk about the final this weekend. We're about to get to that. And again, Spain, team, wonderful players in the starting lineup. Congrats to them. Now let's talk about Portugal versus Spain, but mainly Portugal right now, right? So obviously you're looking at Spain just dominate France, and on paper, realistically, France is better than Portugal on paper. Now, Portugal beat Germany after 20 years. So it makes me think Portugal still has it. They still got a good game. They could still win it. But I think they need to have a certain lineup to win, right? Compared to the one from yesterday. So, look. As much as I don't want this, I have to put Cristiano Ronaldo in the striker position. It's because this guy is just amazing as a striker. You know, he's not in his prime no more. He's slow. He can't dribble no more. But what he could do for you is score headers. And there's not a lot of people that could score headers like he does. And his skills too. My bad for these Discord noties. My bad, chat. But look, Ronaldo has to start. I don't care what anybody says. All right. Right here, it could be Leao or Neto. Where's okay? I guess I have to put. Yeah, it could be Neto left wing or Leao, but I think Leao just because he's right-footed and Neto's left-footed. Again, wait, no, again, Neto, bro, why is it doing that? Okay. Right wing could be Neto, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I took a picture of the lineup that they had yesterday. I think they need to start this guy that scored yesterday. Is it this guy right here? I think it's this guy right here. Is it? Dude, I don't know. I think it's this. No, I swear it's not this guy. They have like similar names. Oh, no. He was a sub. He was a sub. No. He was a sub. No, it's not him. It's not him. Well, guys, I'm not gonna edit this. No, not the. My bad, chat. I gotta search this up. Oh my gosh, dude, why is it doing this? Just. Oh my gosh. What was his name? Yes, this is him. Gons. Nope, not that one. Gon. Am I? Oh my gosh. Does he not exist? Chad, you're looking at this guy right here, right? I'm looking for this guy right here. Hold on. What? What am I? Okay, I didn't know it was Chico as well. Oh, I keep going to that one. Okay, I'm sorry for that, like, all that difficulties. My bad, chat. I was like, bro, like, am I tripping? Or like, okay, but yeah, yeah, that's not gonna that's not gonna get edited out. I don't care. That's not gonna be edited out. Enjoy the silence of me trying to search this guy up. All right, but yeah, this guy is really good. If they don't want to start him, then start Neto. But I think this guy, what he showed yesterday, was amazing. Just good skills from him, honestly. I think he should start. And Leao over here in the left wouldn't be bad. Ronaldo is the striker. Right here should be. They didn't start him last time. Oh my god, am I spelling this guy's name wrong? Oh damn, super controller on the way. Vitinha has to start. Then you have to have Bruno Fernandes. Then you have to have not Joao Neves, Ruben Neves. And then Neves, no, the one that just won the UCL, could play right back, left back. How did I forget the left back guy from Nuno Mendes? How did I forget about him? Amazing. Ruben Diaz, obviously. And then the guy from Sporting, right? And then obviously Costa. Okay, so I think with this lineup, they should do good against Spain. Especially with Nuno Mendes literally locking down Salah and all these good players. Now he's gonna have a really good challenge. this weekend. That's gonna be Yamal. Will Nuno Mendes be able to do good against Yamal? We're about to find out. If Yamal makes this guy look like just just someone that just started football playing like in his debut, that's just sad. But I think Nuno Mendes is gonna be locked in, so it shouldn't be bad. Neves again is a good player. I don't think he should do that bad. He's gonna have a little threat to him. That's gonna be Nico Williams, but I think Neves should got it. I think he got it. But you never know. Anything can happen. Again, I'm not gonna get too confident here and say this team's gonna destroy. But no, they're not gonna destroy Spain. But do I think they're gonna still score goals against him? Of course, they have to score at least 1 or 2 goals. Again, this game could be a close game. It could be 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-2. It could go anyway, right? Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. But again, if you don't want to have this guy in the right wing start, the guy from Juventus, whatever you want to call it, right? Just try Neto. But I think this guy deserves to start. I'm not gonna lie. He actually looks. The way he was playing yesterday was amazing. Leao didn't play. I don't know if he could play the final, but if not, they're gonna have Neto. But I think he could, because I think he didn't play because of yellow card. I don't know. Again, if you don't like Ronaldo here, I'm sorry, but Ronaldo has to start because he's a good striker. If not, then put Diego Jota. But I think Ronaldo still deserves to start. But if he doesn't start, then sub him in the second half. That's that. Again, this midfield trio should be good. I feel like they should dominate. You already know how Vitinha is. I already said he's better than Pedri. The way he controls the games are amazing. That's the whole reason why Portugal, I think they won yesterday, because of him when he got subbed in. Bruno, again, a good player. Again, Neves, underrated, I feel like, but he's really good too, In the defense, again, the defense looks pretty solid. There's a lot of youngsters and just good at defending, I feel like, It's not like they're oldies, They're pretty young, I feel like. And again, midfield looks amazing. Young. I think Neves is a little old. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's still young. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, come on, man. Attack, I think the attack doesn't look that threatening as much as Spain, because Spain has more youngsters and, they're more faster. But again, oh my god, bro. What am I getting these Discords notifications? Bro, I'm trying to record a video. But again, I think this lineup right here will do good against Spain. Now let's look at Spain's lineup. Now, obviously, we're going to have to start Yamal. Nico también, right? Where's he at? Like, I swear he should be right here. Okay. I know Morata could play it, but I'm pretty sure they're going to start this guy because he did so good. Am I spelling his name wrong, bro? Like, what am I... I swear, hold on. My bad. I think I am. Yeah, I am. Okay. I think this guy did good as a false 9. He was amazing. More likely, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm spelling something wrong, right? Okay, yeah, of course. This guy's gonna be there. This is how I'm pretty sure they're gonna be looking like. Again, they're not gonna start Gavi because he just came back from injury, if I'm not mistaken. And Merino, I don't think he's been doing that bad in Arsenal. I think he's pretty solid. He scored. If he could play as a striker, that just shows how good he is. He was able to play a striker position and Arsenal, and now he can play in the actual position here. It just shows that he could play striker now for emergencies wise, and it just shows that he's good. My boy could play, the role of like playmaking or defending, and now attacking like with a striker if he needs to play there like in his club. It just shows that he's a good player. I feel like, you know what I mean? He's for sure not a big name for the midfield compared to Pedri and this upcoming guy right here, Zubimendi. I think he's like an upcoming player that's doing amazing supposedly in La Liga. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Marino is overrated. I don't know. I don't think he is though. I haven't heard too much about him really like that. Anyways, enough yapping. Right back. Pretty sure it's gonna be Pedro Porro. Left back. They had Cucurella. I think it should be Balde, but I guess. But Cucurella didn't do that bad today. Which I swear when I see him playing Chelsea, he's just not that good. I feel like he gets cooked a lot. Obviously, we're gonna have Dean. I don't understand why they didn't start Kubarsi, but I feel like they should start Kubarsi. But just be, I don't know if it's because he had a yellow card. But I'm still gonna put him in here. If he doesn't start, then it's probably gonna be that other guy that started today, which is Norman. I think that's you say, or Norman. And then, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I forgot to talk about this guy performance today. Here he is. This goalkeeper right here, bro, he did so good against France. I couldn't believe my eyes. The saves that he was making. Just wow. Okay. I would expect this lineup to look like this for Spain. I'm not sure if Kubatis is going to start. I don't know if he's injured. I feel like I saw him today in Spain, though. But if not, then they're probably going to start the other defender that started today, which is, I think, his name is Norman. Yeah. With Dean. And again, they did good together, I think. So it wasn't like the end of the world where, you know, they were getting cooked. Like, France defense was just looking like wide open. But that's... I just feel like the reason why France lost today was because of the manager. His choices kind of just weren't at the right place. I feel like yeah, on paper you look at Due, he did amazing in the final, but again, it just depends on the manager's tactics. It looks like I'll tell you right now though, Shirky did way better than Lisa. Berghola again, dude, this guy, I just cannot stand his finishing, his touches. They're just so bad. I feel like he needs to work on that so good. If he does, bro, he could become really good. But anyways, that's that. All right, back into this final, right? I think it's going to be a close game. But if I had to tell you right now who's going to have a higher chance to win, I think it would be Spain, just because Yamal and Nico Williams are such a good duo. And this guy right here as a false nine is amazing. And, you know, Pedri, I mean, can't lie, man. Pedri's a good midfielder as well. And the defense is stacked with Dean. I mean, if you look at Dean, bro had amazing passing as a defender. That's why I'm happy that Real Madrid got him, because we need more of that. We need to have Real Madrid more balanced, more with some players that can create chances for us in tight spaces, or like do long passes for us, because we really didn't have that. You know, Rudiger isn't as that. He isn't that type of player to do that type of things like Dean. You know, and we also need someone like aggressive, like Ramos type of mentality. And we have Asensio now, and I feel like I'm happy with that. Right back, now we are gonna have Trent, one of the best passers. Top 5 right backs in the world, I feel like. Left backs, we have now a guy from Benfica. I think his name is Carreras. A really good player. I like the way he dribbles. Finally, we have a left back that has good, you know, dribbling with a ball. Because if you look at Mendy, Mendy was just okay. Why am I talking about Real Madrid now? Come on, bro, focus. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. I'm getting out of topic here, right? But look. This lineup versus this lineup is going to be a good game. Now, if you had to tell me right now who has a better defense, right? I would say they both have their good defense. They both have good defense. Goalkeeper-wise, again, good goalkeepers. Not the best up there, but they're so good still. Midfield, I think the midfield is probably better for Portugal. I'm not gonna lie, because Vitinha and Bruno together, and Neves, pretty good. Don't sleep on Neves. Trust me, that guy has good passing. Trust me. And again, this guy's also not bad, but again, I just feel like Portugal looks better on midfield wise. And again, defense like the same, probably 50-50. You know, attack wise, again 50-50. You know, Yamal, Nico Williams, youngsters, good and fast. Same thing with this guy, false nine, he's really good. But when you look at more experienced players like being Ronaldo in the striker position, you know, he can score headers, penalties, free kicks. He could do it all, right? And then you have another youngsters like Leao and this guy Conceição. I don't know how to say his name. My bad if I said it wrong. Youngsters, good players, good dribbling and whatever, you know, good skills, right? Again, sorry for the Discord notice. But yeah, I think this will be the lineups. And if you had to give me, if you had to tell me, or if you had to ask me, what would be my prediction lineup? Or not score lineup. Or scores. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak, man. This video is about to be 20 minutes long. Let's go. Alright, anyways. I think the score will be 3-2. 3-2. If Spain wins, I think it'll be only by 1 goal. Maybe 2. Portugal, though, if they win, it'll probably just be by 1 goal. Maybe 2 as well, though. Maybe. But I don't know. I think it'll just be by 1 goal. They might get lucky. I don't know. Again, though, you are going to see our old guy starting in the lineup. Ronaldo, right? I know he's old, but again, still has it in him, man. He still has that in him, and his shooting is still really good. It's so good still. I don't care what anybody says. He still got it, man. I don't care what anybody says. You know, especially if he has fast players around him, good dribbling skills. They could give him a little tap in, you know what I mean? Get that in there, you know? And people are going to say tap and tap. Yeah, maybe it is a tap in, but, you know, his position is what helps him be still the best, you know? Because it's hard to predict stuff. It's hard to, you know, be on side. But, yeah. And, again, like I said, Nico Williams and Yamal, that duo was scary. That duo was really scary. Anyways, I think I'm done yapping. I think I've said what I wanted. Again, sorry for yapping about other things out of topic. My bad. Sometimes I just forget that I'm doing an actual YouTube video, not on live. But yeah. But like I said, you know, if I had to predict the scores, I think it'll just be by one goal they win. Either Spain or Portugal, maybe by 2. Again, I think when it comes to tactics, defending wise, I mean, the way I was looking at Portugal do yesterday was amazing. So I think that Portugal will do better for sure than France. You know. But again, maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, then hey, I guess I have no knowledge. But I mean, what I'm saying, I mean, Portugal was doing amazing yesterday. And Spain, I mean, they're scary too, don't get me wrong. But hey, don't sleep on Portugal, right? Anyways, these are the lineups that I think will be this weekend. Oh my gosh. Alright. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and comment down below for more YouTube ideas I want me to do. I'm willing to read any comment that I see down below. If I, you know, want me to play another game, then FC, and I'll do it. You know, I don't mind. You know, but if it's a game that costs money, make sure it's cheap. You know, I'm in a budget. You know, but when I get up there, buy anything. Come in. It's a $100 game. Buy it. But for now, you get the point, right? Anyways, I'm gonna end the video before I start yapping and yapping and yapping much more. But again, hope you have a good night or a good day. And yeah, man, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow in the morning because I'm going to be streaming tomorrow on a Friday. And yeah, actually, I might upload this actually tomorrow on Friday. Yeah, or Saturday. Sorry, you're going to have to wait, I know. Or else I would upload this today on Thursday. But I think I'm going to do it instead on Saturday before the final. I think it's the finals on a Sunday. If it's on Saturday, then I'll do it tomorrow. But if not, I'll do Saturday, right? You get the point? Alright. Anyways, subscribe, smash the like button, and comment down below for more YouTube ideas. And I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you in my streams. Thank you so much.